What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, the MMA Spokesman, and today, we've got an exciting countdown for you. We'll be diving into the top 8 shocking UFC upsets that have taken the MMA world by storm in 2023. Without wasting any more time, let's dive right into the action. Our first upset on the list features a showdown between Benoit Saint-Denis and Ismail Bonfim. Now, both of the Bonfim brothers had quite the remarkable debuts in the UFC. Ismail even started his year with a jaw-dropping flying knee knockout over Terrence McKinney, which many deemed one of the best knockouts of the year. He seemed destined for greatness, and at the beginning of 2023, I had him pegged as one of the most promising lightweight prospects. However, when Ismail faced off against Benoit Saint-Denis, the tables turned dramatically. Saint-Denis displayed a masterclass in striking, piecing up his opponent on the feet. What made this upset even more shocking was that he secured a first-round submission victory with a rear-naked choke, leaving the MMA world in awe. Ismail is set to fight again this weekend, and I, for one, am hoping he can get back on track and return to his winning ways. At number 7 on our list, we have Bobby Green's astonishing first-round knockout of Grant Dawson. Heading into the fight, Dawson was riding high after an impressive win over Damir Ismagulov. He was a significant favorite, and many expected him to either wrestle Green to a decision or submit him. However, as we know, MMA has a way of defying expectations. Just 30 seconds into the first round, Bobby Green had different plans. He caught Grant Dawson with a crisp straight right down the pipe and followed up with a barrage of hammer fists, sealing the victory. It was a jaw-dropping moment to witness a promising young talent like Dawson getting starched by the veteran Green. This fight served as yet another vivid example of the unpredictability that makes MMA such an incredible and exhilarating sport. Let's pause for a moment and savor the remarkable submission victory that earned Brendan Allen the number 6 spot on our list. In this showdown, both fighters came into the octagon riding impressive winning streaks. Andrade Muniz had put together an outstanding string of 9 consecutive victories, a testament to his remarkable abilities. Brendan Allen, on the other hand, was not far behind, with 3 consecutive wins that showcased his potential in the middleweight division. It's essential to recognize that Muniz had already notched some significant victories under his belt, firmly establishing his reputation as one of the most formidable grapplers in the middleweight division. A highlight in his career was a submission win over the legendary Jacare Souza, an accomplishment that solidified his standing as a submission specialist. While the general consensus was that Muniz held the upper hand when it came to ground battles, the fight took an unforeseen turn in the third round. It was in this round that Brendan Allen pulled off a spectacular move, executing a surprising rear-naked choke. This victory not only showcased Allen's striking abilities, but also revealed his proficiency on the ground, outmaneuvering Muniz at his own game. This unexpected twist makes it one of the most astonishing upsets of the year. Our next incredible upset takes us to number 5 on the list, featuring Yan Xiaonan's explosive first-round TKO victory over Jessica Andrade. Heading into this fight, the consensus was that Andrade, the former champion, was expected to secure a decisive victory. But as we know, the octagon often delivers surprises. Yan Xiaonan had different plans. Just 2 minutes into the fight, she connected with a perfectly placed right hand that found its mark right around Andrade's guard, sending her crashing to the canvas. Xiaonan seized the moment, pouncing on Andrade with a flurry of grounded hammer fists until the referee had no choice but to step in and halt the fight. The unexpected turn of events in this matchup has ignited excitement and intrigue among MMA enthusiasts. Many now hope to witness Yan Xiaonan's journey continue, potentially leading to a showdown with another Chinese MMA standout, Zhang Weili. This matchup could determine the true face of Chinese MMA in the UFC. Number 4 on our list of 2023 UFC upsets brings us to an unforgettable moment, Sean O'Malley's stunning second-round knockout of Aljamain Sterling. As we approach this bout, it's safe to say that the majority did not favor O'Malley's chances. Sterling was on the verge of becoming the most decorated bantamweight of all time, with the opportunity to surpass Dominic Cruz's record of 3 title defenses. Doubts loomed over O'Malley's ability to thwart Sterling's grappling prowess. Some believe that if someone as formidable as Henry Cejudo had fallen victim to Sterling, O'Malley was destined for the same fate. However, as they say in the world of MMA, the unexpected often takes center stage. In a twist of fate, the MMA gods had a different narrative in mind, and they granted Dana White's wishes. O'Malley found himself in a nearly identical scenario, delivering a counter shot that bore a striking resemblance to the one that propelled Conor McGregor to victory over Jose Aldo for the featherweight title 8 years prior. This shot sent shockwaves throughout the world and crowned Sean O'Malley as the new bantamweight champion of the world. This monumental upset serves as a poignant reminder of the unpredictable nature of MMA. It's a testament to the fact that in this sport, underdogs can rise to the occasion and leave a lasting mark on history. Number 3 on our list takes us to an unforgettable and somewhat painful memory for many, Dricus du Plessis' extraordinary finish of Robert Whittaker. Leading up to this clash, the odds were heavily stacked against du Plessis. Whittaker, the former number 1 ranked fighter, had only suffered losses at the hands of the reigning champion at the time, Israel Adesanya. Du Plessis' previous performances against Derek Brunson and Darren Till left much to be desired, and it was hard to imagine him as a legitimate threat to Bobby Knuckles. Many, including myself and a significant portion of the MMA fanbase, thought that anyone betting on du Plessis must be deluding themselves. How could he possibly measure up to Whittaker's caliber? Well, as it turns out, it was us who underestimated du Plessis, along with the majority of the MMA community outside of South Africa. In a shocking turn of events, du Plessis dominated Whittaker. He showcased his incredible strength, executing a hip throw and landing a right hand in the second round that stunned Whittaker. Then, like a relentless beast, he swarmed Whittaker along the fence, securing the finish. This monumental upset stands as one of the biggest surprises of the year, and perhaps one of the most shocking upsets in the history of the sport. At number 2, we have a moment that sent shockwaves through the MMA world, Alexa Grasso's spectacular 4th-round submission victory over the dominant Valentina Shevchenko. Leading up to this bout, Shevchenko had amassed an impressive streak of 7 straight title defenses, making her the epitome of dominance in the women's flyweight division. Many anticipated that this fight would be her 8th successful title defense. However, there was a cloud of controversy surrounding this matchup. Some believed that Shevchenko had chosen to take on Grasso to avoid a rematch with Taila Santos, a fight many thought Santos had won in their previous encounter. The fact that Shevchenko lost made it an even more shocking upset, considering the potential rematch with Santos should have taken precedence given the closeness of their first fight. In a highly competitive contest that saw both fighters exchange back and forth, Shevchenko displayed her grappling prowess while Grasso's boxing skills presented challenges on the feet. The turning point arrived when Shevchenko attempted a spinning body kick, only to miss and allow Grasso to seize her back. This pivotal moment ultimately led to a rear-naked choke finish, with the long-reigning women's flyweight champion tapping out. Their rematch concluded in a controversial draw, raising questions about who truly holds the upper hand. It seems that Alexa Grasso might have Valentina Shevchenko's number, and even if Shevchenko regains her title in a potential trilogy, Grasso's first victory will forever remain one of the most significant upsets in UFC history, not only in 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to talk about the biggest upset of 2023, and it's none other than Sean Strickland's incredible 5-round domination of Israel Adesanya. This showdown was a result of the dramatic sequence of events that unfolded after Dricus du Plessis' knockout of Robert Whittaker. A fiery exchange of words occurred between du Plessis and Adesanya, stoking the flames for a potential clash. It was a fight that fans and Dana White eagerly wanted to make happen, but du Plessis had to withdraw due to injuries sustained in the Whittaker fight. With no opponent left for Adesanya to face except Sean Strickland, this matchup was set in stone. The two fighters had their history, having shared a moment at the UFC 276 press conference, so the rivalry was already simmering. Going into the fight, Strickland had previously suffered a first-round knockout loss to Adesanya's rival, Alex Pereira. Meanwhile, Adesanya was sitting atop the middleweight throne, and many believed that Strickland's straightforward boxing style would be no match for the best middleweight on the planet. In the lead-up to the fight, the narrative was clear. Strickland had been criticized for not checking leg kicks and was seen as lacking power in his hands. Adesanya was expected to pick him apart from a distance, working on those legs before moving in for a knockout or TKO. But, as they say, the fight game has its own script. When the bell rang, Strickland showcased a newfound confidence, pressing Adesanya back against the fence with his 1-2 combinations. To everyone's surprise, Strickland consistently checked Adesanya's leg kicks and countered his punches effectively. The turning point came when Strickland unleashed a 1-2 combination that dropped Adesanya, nearly securing a first-round finish. Adesanya was saved by the bell, but Strickland's statement had been made. Strickland continued with his relentless forward pressure, winning 3 of the next 4 rounds and effectively shutting down Adesanya's game. Adesanya himself admitted he couldn't find his jab, and it became one of the most dominant performances by an underdog in UFC history. To this day, it's still astonishing that Sean Strickland is a world champion, and this fight will be etched in history as one of the most remarkable upsets ever witnessed in the UFC. Before we wrap up this countdown, if there are any other upsets from 2023 that you believe should have made the list, please share your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe for more engaging MMA content.